Hello Libra, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that is on your mind. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. If it resonates with you, wonderful. If not, chuck it. It's probably not for you, but that's alright. Let's get going. Libra and the person that is on their mind. What is the current energies? What's going on? Let's find out. Lover's card reversed. Could be dealing with a Gemini. There's some sort of imbalance, disharmony in a current connection where there may have been many fights between you two. The Chariot reverse. Someone's not coming toward. I feel like there was an ending here between you and somebody who were deeply in love. There was like a divinely led connection, and I don't say that lightly. I'm strongly feeling that energy right now, that you were meant to meet this person whether you know it or not. You may not know even why yet. The universe has probably not released that information to you yet through your third eye, but it's coming. You're going to have an epiphany moment of why this person had to leave your life. Looks like they brought a lot of drama, a lot of fighting to the connection. They weren't taking the proper steps to move this connection forward in the ways that they should have been. And I feel like there were fights over this. You could have been dealing with a life path 5, someone born on a 5-day. 5 energy in numerology is typically very uncommittal energy. It's someone who needs to travel a lot. They can't be in one place for too long. Well, that directly goes against commitment. I'm not saying 5s can't be committed. One time I dated a double 5. It was so fun, it was amazing, but it was getting commitment there was a little bit more challenging. So that was a long time ago. I just remembered that. Anyways, you or this person could be a life path 7 or born on a 7-day. 5 and 7s typically, they are very compatible, but also very not. 7 is an adventurer of the mind. Right, in their thoughts. They're the geniuses of the world. It's really getting that throat chakra out to get out the information that they know. That's the hurdle in life. The 5s are adventurous on the outside, right? They always have to be traveling, can't stay in one place for too long. Their sort of shadow side, though, is they have to, right, the 7s tend to overthink because they're adventurers of the mind. 5s can be very sexual, physical, very good looking with people out in the physical world. Their sort of hurdle in life or goal in this lifetime with this incarnation as a 5 is, can you control that sexual energy? Can you control that need to be in a different place at every single second? And, you know, same with the 7. Can you get out of your mind long enough to step into this physical world? So other than that, 5s and 7s do have great compatibility typically because they're both seekers of freedom. It's just one is with the mind and one is with the physical world. That was a message for somebody, very specific. But yeah, this person isn't taking appropriate action towards you, and it's caused a lot of disarray within this connection. I do feel like this is something, you guys could have been married to this person at one point or another or shared resources. There is the energy here of like, of once upon a time, this could have been something beautiful, but it's like someone here it's like this just became too much for this person. This became too much for this person and for you, quite frankly, because Libras, I am one, right? We don't like conflict. We go directly against this type of energy. So any sort of conflict that this person brought into your life, it would cause you a ton of anxieties, and it would actually create you had a hard time keeping your boundaries up with this person. This could be somebody from your past. You had a really hard, difficult time holding up your boundaries simply because you hate conflict. I can attest to that. I've definitely been there, and this person wasn't being fair to you. It's like they showed you whenever they felt like it, right? They would be hot and cold. They would show you they wanted this happy home, happy life. They even showed you just little glimpses of it, even if it was just this person making you dinner. For some of you, seafood is important here, but something about making dinner and drinks and really being domesticated, when this person in reality, Chariot reverse, Lover's card reverse, they were not, their intentions were less than desirable, and it really pissed you off, I feel like. Not only that, caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of, this connection has caused you to feel a lot of insecurities that I feel like weren't necessarily there before. Yeah, 5 of Swords reverse. This person knows that they've that they've done something significant here to hurt you. They know that. They actually feel hopeless of this connection ever working out again. They wish so bad that they could go back in time and reduce their player ways. They wish, they're like kicking themselves right now because they wish that they could go back and do all of the right things towards you like they would claim here. But there's something about this person's energy where they just, it could be that 5 energy. This person could have 5 energy within their numerological makeup. You know, there's so much more that goes into numerology, but it's uncommittal energy, and that's what I'm getting. I am getting that this connection was in your life for a reason, Libra. So without reading the advice yet, I'm going to give you a little bit just myself. Try to figure out, and it'll come to you. You'll have an epiphany at one point, but really try to figure out, why did the universe bring this person into my life? What was the point? Because there's always a reason. I do feel like you had a soul contract with this person to set you up on a new path, on your path towards your destiny, whatever that is for you. But you had to walk away from this person, or these conflicts had to sort of start happening to get this connection out of your life. I don't feel like the universe was going to let you manifest anything with this person in your life because they weren't being real. They were causing you a lot of sadness in the connection and out of the connection. It's like when you're with this person in the connection, they cause sadness, but being without them, you're just as sad. So it's been very, very difficult for you to raise your vibration. Yes. You felt despair, you felt lack of confidence, you felt like you have lost your spark recently because of this connection. Again, we have 6 of Cups reversed. That's past energy. This is a past person for many of you. It's like this person caused you so much sadness, made you so insecure. What did this person do? What did this person, like, is there something specific that they did? Okay, it's not directly telling me, but it is telling me that you're trying to release worry and heal from whatever it is that this person has done here, which may, for some of you, they're just they're not moving this forward in a love connection. And you're trying to heal from that. I do feel like for some of you, you've already spoken your truth about how this person is treating you, and maybe you've already ended, and currently you're in the 5 of Cups energy, sad, but trying to heal. For others of you, you are trying to figure out exactly what to do, but you're leaning much more towards sort of saying it exactly how it is. Exactly how you're feeling, not beating around the bush with this person anymore, because you know that they're lowering your vibration. You can feel this, and you're trying to come out of this despair that you're feeling. So whether you've left yet or you're considering sort of speaking your mind to this person, something to Libra is it's very, very hard to heal unless first you go into the 5 of Cups energy, and then what comes before that? Stating our piece, how we feel. It's sort of this is sort of the energy I'm getting, like right before a separation or a breakup, right? It's like you're fed up. You finally say, stop confusing me. What's going on? Let's actually talk about this. Let's communicate about this. And I feel like you've said everything you needed to say, or you're thinking that that's what you need to do at this point. The next stage in your sort of healing journey, after you sort of let this person communicate about what's going on in this connection, this person's not willing to step up to the plate, which it looks like from the Lover's card reverse there. Five of Wands, yeah, they're just not. They're not ready for some reason. It's like anything that they enter right now is just going to cause fights. It's just going to cause fights. This person may not know how to move towards a decent, healthy love connection because all they've known is toxicity in the past. But like I said, first is going to come you actually addressing the issues within this connection. And I know that that's tough for you because Libras, what? We don't like conflict. I feel like you've already done this though, or you're definitely about to, which is going to directly affect your vibration. It has to. It has to. Anytime our nervous system experiences a change in pattern, for instance, if you cut this person out of your life because they're not treating you right, your nervous system will be affected. Expect it. Your vibration is going to be lower. You're used to seeing their name pop up on your phone, you were used to all of these things. And for some of you, you're actually actively healing from this, actively as we speak. And you can already tell that your nervous system is getting better and better and better as the time goes on. For many of you, though, you're just in the stage now of where you know you have to speak your truth. Just be aware after that your vibration may sink. You know, did I do the right thing? Worrying, maybe some crying, because this person is no longer part of your world. You know, your nervous system expects that ding on your phone, that message from them. Your nervous system expects, even if you guys were fighting a lot, your nervous system is expecting that. So when it's not there, it tends to send us into a very low vibrational state when an ending happens. But after the 5 of Cups, for a little while, like a week or two usually, you'll step into this healing energy where you'll really start taking your mental energy off of whoever this was. For many of you, this is like a past person. You'll start to take your energy off of this person, and this vibration of being in this sadness energy, it'll start to change from this to this, the 3 of Swords reversed. You'll start to come out of it. Okay, what could I have done better in this connection? Even though I'm not saying this is your fault whatsoever. You'll start to just like really truly heal, you know, instead of just, why didn't this work out? I'm so sad. My vibration's so low. Did I do the right thing speaking my mind? Yes, you did. Once you hit this 3 of Swords reverse, that's when the true healing begins. And I'm not seeing a new connection coming into your life yet for this reason, Libra. Sometimes, I love a creator on YouTube. His name's Rich Law. I use this analogy. I kind of took it from him, so I give all the credit to him, but it's a great analogy. I feel like for the next probably 6-ish months, maybe 5 to 7 months, after this truth is spoken, or if it already has been spoken, you're going to experience this sadness, this lowering of vibration, because like I said, your nervous system is used to this person. However, for the next probably 5 to 7 months, for many of you, you're going to be in this 3 of Swords energy. The universe is going to wrap hypothetical cautionary tape around you. That means the universe isn't going to bring your person in quite yet. They're not going, you know, it might feel like sort of everything's just sort of quiet and there's not much happening in your love world. That's done by design. It's done on purpose in situations like this where we need to heal. Because if we don't, and we end up just jumping into another connection right away, or go out looking for another connection right away, it keeps us in this 5 of Cups energy for longer. Because that person won't be this other person, and it just makes you sadder for longer, right? So, like I said, 5 to 7 months of this healing energy, and this isn't as bad as it looks, right? This one's the one that can really be a kicker. It's like the first 2 weeks after a truth is spoken and a separation happens is when we feel our sort of lowest. It's really hard to manifest anything during those times, or let's be honest, even just get through a day without thinking and ruminating and reminiscing, and you know, it takes a while to get through that low vibration of something splitting off. But when you step into this healing, you're going to realize how much you hated that conflict, how much you hated the fact that this person wasn't taking action the way they should have, how much you hated that this person made your boundaries like weaker because of their inconsistencies, how much you hated the fact that this person didn't show you the love and care that you really desired and were wanting. You know, you'll go from this sort of lower vibrational state right after the separation to thinking about all the things that you actually do want going forward. And whenever you're ready, it's not like one day you wake up and it's like, oh, I'm ready for a new connection. It happens slowly over time. You'll forget about this past person. Some of you may already have a new person and have done this healing work for some of you, and you're sitting there like, yep, I had to go through it. That cautionary tape had to be around me. The universe had to tape me off. And the reason that the universe does that when we're in this energy is so that we don't hurt others that try to come into our lives, right? And also so we don't hurt ourselves, because anytime we try to date when we're trying to heal from something from our past, not only are we potentially hurting that new person, but we're hurting ourselves, because that new person literally cannot be the past person. And we're always going to make that comparison until enough time has passed, until enough healing has been done to where that past person's completely out of our energy field. We don't even think about them. We don't even remember the little details about them. Then that is exactly when the universe brings in the person for us, your next soulmate connection, the next person you're supposed to meet as soon as you've done this healing work. And it's not easy. It can be very, very difficult. What other advice for Libra do we have? Some of you may have had a falling out with a friend recently. That's just a very, at work, like a work friend. That's a very distinct message. Yes, the World card, this cycle with this past person is complete. It is complete. So go ahead on your healing journey. Like I said, many of you have already sort of spoken your truth about how you're feeling in this situation. This has already ended. For many of you, it's sort of in the midst. For others of you, it's happened a long time ago. But either way, I do see that this soul contract is complete with this person who you were having arguments with, who wasn't taking correct action towards a loving connection like you were wanting. I am seeing that whatever it was that the universe wanted you to come together and learn in this lifetime together and send you on your direct journeys, life purpose journeys, this soul contract is complete. So whatever you're thinking about saying here, or if you're worrying that maybe you said too much, that you shouldn't have said anything, you're worried about it, no, I'm telling you the soul contract was complete. It is complete. That's why you're very much, some of you are hanging out right in between the vibration of the Five of Cups being sad and the healing, but I feel like many of you are right about there. So just give the universe time to work its magic until the new person is going to pop up into your life. Let's see, will there be a possible fire sign in your future? Once Libra heals from this past person, or if they already have healed, what will the new person be like? Their person, the person that the universe has picked out for Libra specifically. They're going to be someone who's going to help you make decisions. You could have dealt, like, this person from your past, it's like you guys would have arguments because they didn't have any direction. They didn't know where they were going with this. They felt a lot of love for you, but they didn't know where it was going. World card again. This soul contract with this person who did not move this forward is complete. That is just double confirmation. It's complete. So for Libras out there, if you're wondering if you made the right decision or if you're wondering what to do next, understand that whatever soul contract you're dealing with this person that's not coming forward in the ways that they should, the cycle is complete. That's why you're feeling the energy of an ending, of that, like you know, many of you can feel it internally, intuitively. This has come to an end. It's just how do you do it, right? Because we all want to avoid the Five of Cups. We all want to avoid it. We all want to avoid this because it's hard and it hurts and it sucks. But if you've already made it out on the other side, you know how worth it is. You know how worth it is. And this is just absolutely double confirmation. Number one, a new person's not going to juggle you. They're going to be very direct and upfront. But this past cycle is complete. So Libra, continue your healing journey. Some of the best ways we can heal is to transmute the energy. Take all of the sadness, take all the pain, all the anger, whether that's, and put it into something that you're passionate about, whether that's music, whether that's a YouTube channel, whether that's working out, whether that's football. I don't care what it is. Whatever you're passionate about, take all the pain from this past situation not working out and really harness all of your energy into going into a new direction, something that's going to be very, very fruitful for you. The more you transmute the negative energy from this cycle that's complete with this person, the more joy you're going to bring not just to yourself, but to the world. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.